haven't say start yet.
Oh.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Steph
And I'm Jia Hui.
and today we're gonna go check out Punggol East Container Park. Let's go! Okay, so the first store that we checked out was Big Fish Small Fish. So we decided to get the DORY, which was $6.90 net. What surprised us the most was when we actually tore it open, the flesh was super soft. The potato crisp that came with it was like paper thin to the point it was nearly translucent. In terms of taste, the potato crisp wasn't actually like super salty. The second dish that we got was the salted egg calamari with bonito flakes. Oh my god, I can smell the bonito flakes. Yeah. In terms of texture, I thought the calamari was quite well done. When you bite into it, it still had quite a clean snap, but it was just the batter that let me down. It looks like it's slightly like salt and pepper. The salted egg component only came as a drizzle.
It's not really salted egg. It's just the sauce on top.
So it was actually quite like underwhelming. Last but not least, we got the XO stream. It was pretty much like 10 small pieces of stream covered in XO sauce, and then at the bottom was just all coleslaw. But the stream actually had the same kind of batter as the calamari, so it still had a bit of a bite to it. Like in general, the whole dish was very saucy. It wasn't worth it. Outside, they actually have a condiments bar where you get free flow sauces. There were 3 that stood out to us. The first was the salted yolk, XO sauce, and cheese.
So the second place we went was called So Good Dessert and Coffee. Everything there is healthier choice. They don't use MSG or sugar. Everything is also imported from Korea, directly from Gangnam. So when we were there, we ordered 2 dishes. We ordered the So Good Signature Chicken. It was actually very thoroughly marinated, so all the way through to the bone area. They use honey and fermented bean sauce, as well as sesame, and these are the only 3 ingredients that go into the sauce.
It smells damn different. It smells like the soup.
Miso?
Yeah, maybe.
A bit fermented stuff, right? Each wing was pretty big, and I thought that the price was pretty worth it.
It's actually quite a lot of meat.
But it's not crispy.
Yeah. It's just very juicy.
It's good.
Alright.
The second one we got was the dessert. We ordered the Oreo with milk base. They use fresh milk and milk powder. It's just so smooth and so creamy, and it's not too sweet.
It's just very light. It's very different than the ice. It's like
right.
ice cream.
And then on top, when I tried the chocolate ice cream, it was like so creamy.
You mean the ice is chocolate? No, right? Okay. Wow. Is it?
So at the beginning, when I was gonna order the bingsu, I thought it was pretty expensive, like $17 to $18 for bingsu. It was because they use only milk powder and fresh milk, and the milk powder is the premium kind that they got from Korea. It was like a small packet and it was $38. For that, I thought it really justifies the price.
The next 2 stores that we went to were mainly open for dinner. The first one is called The Grill. The first dish was spaghetti with salmon in crab meat sauce. It was actually listed under hot plate pasta. When it came out, it was just a plate. The spaghetti, they actually did quite well. It was a bit like al dente. The sauce, which was a crab meat sauce, but the crab meat component was a little bit disappointing. It tasted more like minced pork with canned tomatoes, so it was a little bit sour. And for the salmon, this one was definitely overcooked.
Super overcooked. It's good for kids. Because it's very cool, very safe. Yeah, but I don't really like it. I mean, there's a bit of pepper on top, so it's quite tasty.
Like a lot of pepper.
Yeah. It's pretty tasty, but nothing special.
Another item that they had was the Secret Garden chendol. It's a pretty basic kind of chendol. It has a shaved ice inside, a bit of the rice flour jelly, kidney beans, and spots of gula melaka in the ice. It wasn't very sweet actually. Like you could taste the coconut milk. It's slightly creamier, a bit more fragrant. Overall, the presentation was quite unique, served inside a coconut husk. The fun part about it was that you could like dig into the coconut flesh. It was like frozen, it had like a very nice kind of icy bite to it. The pump station is modeled after a petrol station, so they have this metal barrel kind of thing that they made into seats, and it's also the only store that has this second story thing, and you have a little bit of view to see everything, which is quite nice in the evening. And when we were there, we ordered 2 different dishes. The first one was the main, which was the smoked duck pasta, and when it came, it was actually like this soupy kind of thing which looked like ramen, and then with like quite generous amount of smoked duck on top, so I was quite excited to try it.
I didn't like it. There's this layer of oil on top. Then right after that, you just felt really thirsty, and I think it was quite heavily loaded with MSG. It was kind of like eating instant noodle with spaghetti inside. It doesn't go with soup because it's just too smooth. I personally quite like the smoked duck. They have like pretty nicely cut thick layer of the meat and then a little bit of fats on top. It's also coated with this super thick layer of pepper on top. But overall it was okay, like it complemented the fats pretty nicely. So the second dish we tried was like a side add-on. It was a Japanese soya and sesame fried chicken wing. And when you bite into it, there's this thin crispy layer and there's the huge fatty chunk. It's just tender, soft, thoroughly marinated chicken wing. It was about $12.90 for 6 wings. That was a little bit pricey, but the taste itself is really good. So the chicken wing isn't a dish that particularly stands out in the menu, but I think under those fried finger food that goes with drink is perfect.
Overall rating.
The selling point of the whole entire container park for me was that it was outdoors, a little pocket away from the city life.
Maybe for family outing like over a weekend.
We went there on like a midweek, and even come dinner time it was not very crowded because it was a little bit inconvenient to get to.
If you haven't been there, I think it's a good first experience.
So thanks for watching another episode of Eatbook Vlogs. For more you can check out over there. In the meantime, remember to
Like us,
share
and subscribe!
See you!